next Thursday.
Thanks, Topper. Right now, taking another live look at Florida as Hurricane Matthew approaches the coast. If the storm makes landfall, it won't happen until sometime tomorrow morning at the earliest. It's shaping up to be a tense night. CBS correspondent Don Champion, he joins us live from Daytona Beach. Don, the question everybody's asking, are they taking heed to the warnings? Are they getting out as the governor, the president, others are asking them to do?
Yes, definitely, Bruce, for the most part. Even still here at our location, we have seen a few looky-loos coming around just to check out the storm approach here. And what a difference an hour makes from 6 o'clock when I last joined you. As you can see, we're seeing a lot more rain moving into this area. Certainly those sustained winds beginning to push into this area, but this is nothing compared to what folks here are going to be going through. As about 6 o'clock tonight, everyone in this part of Florida, again, just north of the Space Coast, they were told that they should be in place wherever they plan to ride out the storm. Driving around earlier this afternoon, we did not see a lot of people, so that's certainly a good sign. All of the residents here, especially along the coast, and a lot of the tourists are now inland. Even still, we did encounter a few people who did say that they were going to be riding out the storm. One man who built his house and said he wants to stay there to protect it, even he had some hesitation in saying that he was going to stick around. You have to remember, Bruce, that this part of Florida has never been hit by a major hurricane before. And of course, a major hurricane is a category 3, 4, or 5 storm. These folks have only been through tropical storms, category 1 and 2 storms. Tonight will be a more powerful and destructive experience for anyone who dared to stay behind.
Yeah, I know the governor said to a number of those people as he was asking them to evacuate, you know, if you stay, that means my rescue workers may have to risk their lives to come get you. Don't put my people through this. Now, let me ask you this. The people that are evacuating, where are they going and where are you guys going?
Yeah, we do know about more than 3,000 people are staying in more than 60 shelters set up around the state. I think that number is probably going to be a lot higher by tonight. I think that was a number from about 6 o'clock this morning, but the governor did repeat it to us earlier this afternoon. Certainly a lot of folks are staying with friends and family inland. For my crew, we're going to be riding out the storm in Orlando, but even in doing that, folks as far inland as Orlando are still going to be possibly dealing with hurricane conditions overnight. As you mentioned, some very tense and difficult and very dangerous hours still ahead for everyone in this part of the state.
Okay, Don Champion, CBS News, incredible information. Don, thanks a lot for that. Take care down there. On the WUSA 9 Facebook page, we're asking if you care about the Hurricane Matthew coverage, even though it's not threatening our immediate area. Most of you said it wasn't even close. Yes, and we got a lot of comments. Kathy said, though, what a stupid question. Of course we care. I have families scattered all along the affected area, and I'm praying that they'll be all right. Renee in D.C. countered that, saying it's not a stupid question. There are a lot of selfish folks who believe it's not about the U.S. or where they live, then who cares? I want to hear what you think. Vote on our Facebook poll or use the hashtag OffScriptOn9 on social media. We're back right after this.
USA 9 Weather Terror is proudly sponsored by Johnson's Florida.